Hello there, my beautiful Pisces friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, Aquarius, Spirit has a very specific and rare message for you today, which is going to come through my cards. I actually did a morning meditation and Spirit had called me to pull cards from these two specific decks today. So what I'm going to do for you today is open your reading with an oracle card from the Spiritual News Oracle deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what else Spirit has to share with you, followed by a bonus card from the Dream Gate Oracle deck. Then close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. See what it is that Spirit would like to share with you today. All right, so we are getting for you in other news. Spirit is insisting that you get some much needed rest, Pisces. Take some time out to relax and replenish yourself. Doing too much has you physically exhausted. So once again, Spirit is insisting that you get some much needed rest. Take some time out to relax and replenish yourself. Doing too much has you physically exhausted. I don't know if any of you are feeling this, but you're being called to rest at this time. All right, I feel some of you perhaps haven't rested in a while. It's now time for you to do that, taking care of yourself. So your first tarot card is 8 of Swords. All right, we have an energy here that feels a bit stuck. Okay, perhaps you're in the darkness, maybe experiencing something in your life that doesn't feel good to you. Perhaps these are limiting beliefs. I feel like you're being held back from something. So limitations, restrictions, I feel these are perhaps beliefs within you. The moon is in the background here for you, Pisces, so Spirit is communicating with you. You're highly intuitive. They want you to release the noise of whatever it is that's holding you in this space or energy. So the 8 of Swords to start. We also have the World card. So you're about to enter a new world. Your life is about to shift here in a very powerful way, Pisces. Spirit needs your active participation in this creation of this new energy, new lifestyle, I feel like. I feel it's a new lifestyle they're calling you to implement in your life. Now, the World card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you might feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. All right, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Things are going to work out for the better for you. For those of you that are in doubt, those of you that are in fear of the unknown, not sure what's going to happen, they're going to work out fine for you. Know that and own that power. You're going to make sure that you make the best of whatever situation that you are in. Okay, you have a lot of support. You have a lot of positive energy coming in, a lot of blessings and miracles that you, my friends, are going to experience in your life. All right. What I also want you to do today is to use your own intuition with my reading. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Now, this is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So look at that. A lot of powerful things that are happening here. Some of you are in a rut. Some of you are stuck. Some of you feel like you're not sure what you need to do in order to move forward. All of this is going to break you free. You're breaking free from all of these limitations and restrictions. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs. So Pisces, what is this 8 of Swords for you? I feel some of you are worried, you're stressed out here. There's definitely fear that I'm picking up on. Maybe you're afraid to even see what the future could be like. Perhaps you're afraid, what if you did experience your desired reality? Sometimes I find that we can have fears around that. Like, what if it were true? What would I even do with myself, right? I used to think this when I was younger, but the more that I started to experience it, I feel it's never overwhelming. It's just the right amount for me to feel the abundance that I need to experience in the moment that I'm experiencing it. And the way that abundance comes into our lives, remember everyone, we're already linked to the energy of abundance. We're already in that frequency and vibration. We naturally are. It's just the things that we give power to that hold us back, the energy that we feed around us, right? So right now I feel this feels like you're protecting yourself. This might feel like they're healthy boundaries, but there's almost like this illusion or distorted perception around it. I can't make sense of it because it doesn't seem clear to me. Perhaps it doesn't seem clear to you. Right? Perhaps you're uncertain about things and you have a hard time making decisions. I'm just getting somebody here. As you look in this image, we've got some swords, which look like she is protecting herself. She has a boundary here. And behind it is this woman who is blindfolded and tied up, right? And it feels like she's willingly there. It's not like she's fighting it, right? Perhaps she's put this blindfold and ties on herself. Maybe someone else did. This could be anything, lots of different meanings here, everyone. We have the moon in the background illuminating her path, like she can very clearly see. You know, when there's a bright light, you can sometimes see through the cloth. I feel what I'm seeing here is someone that is able to see through the cloth. But because there's a blindfold on, you can choose to not see it. It's really interesting what they're showing me. And the person that's feeling like, you know, there's comfort in the discomfort that you might be experiencing. You're wanting more. You're definitely wanting to experience something different. I feel some of you are in a position in life where you've done all of these things. Perhaps you've listened to people and kind of made these decisions and choices that have led to you to a place where you're feeling maybe stuck in. It's kind of like someone standing there saying, like, this is not what I was trying to create. Like, this is not what I wanted. You know, and you're trying to think about ways to shift it, but you have all these fears and like beliefs or these things in your mind that are not allowing you to break free from getting out of whatever this energy is. So the number 8 in numerology is a number of power, being brave and courageous. It's the power within you. And right now you have access to this. We always do. But Spirit is reminding you through all the signs around you, right? The things that you're experiencing right now. I feel that you're being asked to tap into your inner strength, to the power that you actually have, and to wield it in the world. Okay, sometimes we don't use our powers. I feel sometimes we just don't use them. We forget that we have them. And we fall victim to everything that is happening in our lives. Spirit is wanting you to pull a blindfold off to actually see that the world isn't actually as bad as you think it is. It's actually far better, right? This is what the 6 of Pentacles, it's far better. Like sometimes we hear all of these things online, rants and news and all sorts of things that make us experience the world in a really distorted way, like a reality. And what I like to do is tune all of that off. I just do not listen to it. It's just too stressful. And I don't like to be absorbed and feel like my world is actually turning into that, because that's not what it is. And the moon is actually allowing you to connect with yourself here. So Spirit is wanting you to connect with your deep inner self to understand what it is you desire to experience. What is it that you want here, Pisces? What do you want to, what kind of an experience do you want to have in your life? Know that if you're able to visualize that, if you're able to feel it, it exists for you. So they want you to break free of whatever these things are, pull these swords out one by one, release yourself and walk out of whatever that wall is that's been created over time. Okay, you have the power to do that. And allow yourself to walk both feet into a new reality, into a new world. This is where Spirit is wanting you to take that leap of faith. They want you to take that risk. They want you to step out of your comfort zone. So some of you are in your comfort zone. You're not wanting any kind of discomfort, or perhaps you're in a discomfortable area, experience. You're comfortable in your discomfort. Perhaps you're kind of like, this is my life. I accept it. I'm not happy here, but this is the way it has to be. You kind of accept it. You settled for it, and that is that, right? I feel there's more. I feel there's more for you. You know this. Maybe you don't, push yourself, or I don't know, there's something there. It almost feels like the light's been dimmed a little bit. I don't know if any of you are feeling this, but there's a light. This might not even be you. This could be somebody else that is in your life, Pisces, right? But what I'm getting here is a light that's been dimmed. It's not gone out. It's just dimmed out a little bit. It's time for you to shine that light again, okay? They want you to really start following your passions. They want you to allow the sun into your life, okay? The moon is there, right? And what's happening is things that were hidden, things that you didn't know about yourself or were aware of are now becoming, you're becoming aware of them. Okay, through this 8 of Swords energy, it's really interesting because I'm feeling someone going inward to really work on themselves, doing some shadow work even, to release energies and work with some of your shadows. We're meant to work with them. We're not meant to eliminate them, right? They're a part of us. But how can we work through them? How can we channel them into something that is productive, right? So they're really wanting you to work with your shadows. They want you to work with your ego. They want you to create harmony and balance within all of them. Create this new energy, this vibration that unleashes into your world and starts to shift and change things in the way that you desire to experience them. Because I feel there's a purpose that is starting to unravel here, something that is starting to reveal itself through the World card. Right? Your world is going to shift in a very powerful way here, Pisces. And yes, I feel for some of you, this is going to be a really big change because we have a major arcana card in your spread today, right? And Spirit is wanting you to go in with both feet, not one foot in and one foot out. They want you to jump in with both feet, right? There's a lot of power that you harness. There's a lot of things that you have learned. Everything that you have gone through in your life's experience is not meant to keep you stuck. It's actually meant to allow you to keep flowing through the universe and experience new experiences in your life. We're meant to keep flowing with the rhythm of life. And this is where I feel you're going to find your purpose. You're going to find your path and what it is that you're meant to do in your life. But if you're someone that is keeping yourself stuck because of fear, fear is just an illusion. It's something that we're meant to strengthen, right? It's something that we're meant to confront. It's something that we're meant to create a healthy relationship with, right? So this is what they want you to do, is leave all of those things that you once used to hold and give energy to that weren't working in your favor. Release them and let them go, and allow yourself to lightly flow into this new reality, into this new world, into this new energy. This is a big life change, and I feel this is a lifestyle change for you. Some of you are changing the way that you're living your life. I'm getting a lot of patterns and habits that you're changing within yourself, which is creating a new version of you. So this is what's happening here. It's very powerful what's going on for some of you. And you're going to see how life starts to get better, that you do have a lot of support. Some of you are in a position that you're able to support others at this time. What I also feel is there's a big wave in energy coming in that is going to collectively open some of us up to connect with others, to create this like collaborative energy, connective energy that allows you to maybe in a group express yourself. So I'm getting groups of people. I'm getting a rekindling, reconnection of family or old ties that maybe were severed. This is really interesting. I'm seeing people also coming back into your lives here, Pisces, where maybe things weren't the best, but now you're in a position where you're maybe able to help someone. This is really interesting. So I feel some of you are earth angels, and you might be experiencing earth angels in your life. You're meant to volunteer here as well. I don't know if any of you have been wanting to volunteer maybe at a pet shelter, like an animal shelter. Maybe this is something you desire to do. I feel now is a time for you to start giving that time and energy into something that you're passionate about, because this is going to lead you towards something that is going to shift your world. I feel a lot of you are starting to follow your joys and excitement. This is what's happening here. It's like a new energy that you have embraced. And what you're doing here is you are little bit by little bit, incrementally adding little bits of joy and excitement in your life, because life is meant to be lived. We're not meant to be stuck. We're meant to flow with life, right? And sometimes we're given this idea that were meant to have a 9 to 5 job. You get up, you go to work, you do this thing, and when you retire, that's when you do what it is that you desire to do. You follow your passions and your path, or another story that we've been told. And we've been kind of following that story. Spirit wants you to change your story. They want you to rewrite your story. There's something else that is coming in for you, something that is yours authentically to you. There's also an expansion in your love center, in your heart center. This is your heart chakra, right? So we have an expansion happening here. I'm getting some of you connecting with people on a more deeper level. There's a lot of care here. I feel some of you care about those around you. Maybe this is your direct family here, Pisces, and you're wanting to, create a better life for them. And you want to be a part of that creation, whether it's you, your husband, you, your wife, you, your kids, you or your friends. I'm just getting this really nice bonded relationship here, like this is a karmic bond. I'm getting a karmic bond coming in. This could be a child. This could be someone in your life that you know has been with you from lifetimes. I feel there's a karmic soul connection that is taking place. So some of you might bump into people or gain new friends that you feel very familiar with. You have a deep connection to, but you can't explain it. This is really interesting. And I'm getting a lot of old soul energy coming in as well. Okay, so we have a major expansion that is taking place. This is this wave of energy. And I feel there's something going back to your ancestors that is coming up here in the future, the near future. I feel over the next little while here, a couple of days or weeks, right? But it's a positive flow of energy that's entering your life. So you're going to see little bits and pieces of positive experiences in your life. And this is what Spirit wants you to embrace. You're also going to have little bits and pieces of joy and excitement that you can follow, things that light your heart up, that make your heart sing, right? So these little bits, and I feel this has been the message for the last little while from Spirit is, it's time for us to follow that joy and excitement. It actually exists in our life. Life is full of miracles. It's full of blessings. They're not something that is rare. They're things that we're meant to experience on a daily. So this is what Spirit is bringing you into, is this new energy, this new world where all of this exists. All they're trying to do is wake your eyes up. It's almost like they're trying to open your eyes, wake you up to what that actually feels like. We are all connected to abundance, right? We're already in the frequency and the vibration of it. But what's happening is there's a lot of energies at play right now that can sometimes block it. And a lot of times, I feel most of the time, this energy is within ourselves. Everything is being reflected to us through the projections that we are projecting out there through what's going on within us. So this month of October has been a big month where Spirit is calling us to go inward, to kind of look at some of the things that are coming up, things that were suppressed that are popping up. Perhaps you're feeling a certain way and you can't explain it. Again, this is your body communicating with you, the things that are happening in your life. You have the power to switch them up. If you're having a negative experience, you can make the best out of that negative experience. You have the power to do that. But you have to make the choice to experience it through a positive experience, right? It's your perspective, the way that you choose to navigate this world. And again, Spirit is asking you to actively participate in this co-creation of this energy in your life. What is it that you desire to experience? Know that it's coming in for you. You're deserving and you are worthy of it. There's so much love that is surrounding you as well. All right. And sometimes it's hard to believe, right? Especially when we go through experiences that don't feel so good. So once again, if you're feeling something that doesn't feel good, maybe it's the way that you're looking at it, right? Because remember, wherever there's any kind of negativity, there's also abundance, right? We live in a world of polarity. You can extract that abundance out of it. You have the power to do that. So look for the little joys in your life. Turn any situation into something that is a better experience for you. Make the best of every situation is what Spirit is asking. Okay? And that is the world that you're going to experience. All right, this is what they're saying here. So the bonus card today is the Dream Gate Oracle. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook today. So let's see what more Spirit wants to share with you through this deck. All right, so we are getting for you doors of perception. Look at that. Doors of perception. Now, some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. Maybe you've seen a mountain that has doors or holes or caves in it. I feel this feels like some sort of structure, perhaps in Italy or Rome. So choices, opportunities, independence, and illusions are the words on this card. Some of you might resonate with these. So let's take a look and see what Spirit wants to share with you through this card. All right, Doors of Perception. So the Doors of Perceptions is a card that highlights the many choice points we encounter along our path in life as we are pushed to stretch and expand our own views. As a key of abundance, it reminds us that while it is important to dream big and imagine our heart's desires, we must also stay grounded, moving towards that which will nourish and sustain us in the long run. As we make pivotal life decisions, this may require us to follow the voice of our higher self and turn away from anything that may harm our spirit. As we steadily grow and learn through our movements each day, we are able to step back and take an objective look at the greater scope of each situation we encounter. Sometimes this also requires that we move outside of external views, perspectives, or desires, even if we appear silly or strange to others. When this card shows up, it may be a sign that you are facing an array of seductive options or offerings, each with its own appeal and potential pitfalls. It may be tempting to dive into one of these dreams and get lost in the magic of it all, but it is important to remain true to the clarity of your best interest. What is currently being shown may not be what it seems, and within these gifts there may be illusionary outcomes. Something is missing. What can you sense? Remember that not all options are created equal. Some may be distractions that will pull you away from your highest good. If you are straining under the weight of expectation, focus on the direction that makes you feel the most alive, while remaining rooted in authentic truth. Stay mindful of your intentions and deeper values as you weigh all of the variables and use them to guide your steps as you navigate the choices that lay before you. Trust your heart and follow your intuition. Imagine each scenario. How do these make you feel in mind, body, and spirit? At the same time, be open to any new experiences and opportunities that feel imbued with value and stability. Follow your inner compass. It will guide you true. Okay? It will guide you true. So look at that, Doors of Perception. So let's go ahead and pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So we are getting for you 1919 cycles. And you know, the world card is all about cycles, right? So 1919, if you're seeing these numbers anywhere in your life, this is a confirmation of this message. So karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so they do not repeat in the future, and make some space for new experiences. So I'm going to read this one more time. Karma will be paying you a visit, Pisces. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so they do not repeat in the future. Make some space for new experiences. Now this comes with some keywords that might resonate with some of you. Karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, changes, and rebirth. So some of you might be going through some of these energies here. All right, everyone, I'm super excited to announce to you that my sister-in-law Katomi has put together her Christmas ritual box. Now, these are available right now. I have the link for these in the description box below. This is a protection box. There is a purpose behind this. It's going to come with full instructions on how to use this kit. It comes with 2 candles. Each of these candles have a stone. One of the candles actually have a tassel, okay? The stones in these candles are going to be consecrated, so you're going to put intentions in these candles and you're going to be able to carry these stones around you after the fact. Now, there's only a limited supply of these, everyone. So the deadline for these, the last one you can order is on December the 5th. And we wanted to get these out early because last year we sold out of them. So again, secure yours today. I've got the link for these in the description box below. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.